Word of Visionaries, man. What do you do with y'all? Welcome back to another video, man. Now I want to talk to y'all about something today, man. Title of this video, and I made a video about this like a couple weeks ago. It was basically with the it was called "Life is an Energy Game," but also it's another thing that comes with the game of life, and basically I'm gonna talk about on here. So it's two things that, you know, when it comes to the game of life, it's two things it is that you need to know some shit. So I already spoke about the first one, life is an energy game. And this one right here is going to be called life is a mind game. Now let me explain out in this bit. Yeah. You know, so yeah, man, life is honestly a mind game out in this bitch, man. You know, just the way it is that you think will determine the type of lifestyle it is, or determine the type of life it is that you're going to receive. So, you know, like this video don't even have to be long, but it's just real talk though. You know, just if you think positive, then what do you, look, man, if you think positive, then what do you think it is that you're going to get in life? You're going to get a positive life. But if you're thinking negative out in this bit, what do you think it is that you're going to get? like, come on, man. I literally could stop the video right here. It's literally nothing else for me to say. It's just real talk. The type of life it is that you're going to get depends on the type of mindset or the type of thoughts it is that you have. You see, let me use that example for me right quick. Me personally, man, I think to myself that I am the luckiest to ever exist in all realms of reality. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. And since I think like that, then guess what? I live a lucky life. I'm living a dream out in this bitch. I got a dream job. Motherfucker, I get to be around all the women. You know, what's some other things, man? I get to drive nice cars. Motherfucker, what's some other? I get to travel the world. I'm living the dream out in this bitch. I'm telling you what it is. Real talk. But I'm living the dream simply because of the way it is that I think. I would not be living the dream if I was just sitting around. Oh, I can't get no girls. Oh, I'm depressed. Well, my life sucks. If you look, man, here you go. You showing pity to yourself. You know, here you go. You thinking that you think when you do something like that, right? You think your life is gonna change. You think something's gonna help you out. When in reality, motherfucker, that shit gonna make it worse out in this bitch. I'm telling you what it is, motherfucker. You gonna change your life when you change the way it is that you think. When you start changing your perspective on life and shit like that, then that's when you're gonna get a brighter life. The fuck? When you start, look, man. When you start thinking to yourself that you are confident in yourself, then that's when you're going to receive confidence. When you start thinking to yourself that you are happy, then that's when you're going to start to be happy out in this bitch. When you start to think to yourself that you got an abundance of partners out in this bitch, then that's when they're going to appear. I'm telling you, real talk, man. What's some other things, man? When you start to think to yourself that you are rich, then that's when you're going to attract a whole lot of money for you to get rich. Duh. But look, man, look, man, I ain't gonna sit back and catch you, man. This is what the 99% are going through. 99%, they cannot control their thoughts. And when you cannot control your thoughts, then look at the life it is that you got. Here you go. You probably working a job you don't like. You probably stressing about your life and shit like that. Your life sucked. I already know it sucked. That's why you thinking negative in the first place. The fuck? But real talk though, man. Whereas if you would have changed your perspective on things, you start thinking positively. You start thinking that you are confident. You start thinking that you are rich. You start thinking that you could get anyone it is that you want. When you start thinking to yourself that what's some other things? When you start thinking to yourself you are mortal, when you start thinking to yourself you are happy, then guess what? Life is going to work in your favor. And that's why I'm titling the video. That's why I'm titling the video, Life is a Mind Game. Life is a mind game simply because when you control your mind, then that's when life is going to work in your favor. But if you cannot control your mind, if you cannot control your thinking, then that's when life is going to work against you out in this bitch. So my best advice I give to you on some shit is learn how to control your mind. I'm telling you what it is. Because I'm going to say this, man. I'm going to say this. The universe operates on two things. The universe operates on one, your mind, and two, your energy. And that's why I'm making this video right now. You know, real talk. That's what the universe operates on. So if you have a positive mind, then the universe is going to give you a positive life. If you have positive energy, then that's when the universe is going to give you a positive life. But if you don't have that, then what do you think the universe is giving you? a negative, sorry, suck ass life. I don't want to live it, and you don't even want to live it as well. The fuck? I could literally end the video right now. There's nothing else for me to talk about because I got my point across. This is literally, this is common sense, to be honest with you, man. But in this day and age, man, common sense ain't common no more. I'm telling you what it is, man. Real talk, but real talk, no. Well, I said real talk twice. But I'm just telling you what it is, though, man. I'm just telling you what it is. So, like I said, man, me personally, at this current moment, I'm living the dream out in this bitch. Real talk, I am honestly living the dream. All because I think about my dream. All because I tell myself I'm living my dream. All because I am able to control my mind, and I'm making my mind work for me. And when you make your mind work for you, and your mind start doing the things it is that you want to do, then that's when everything's going to get brought in the external realm. So let me use an example right quick. So let me give some things about the life of my dreams. So real talk, I'm just telling you what it is. I already explained it earlier, but I tell myself I have all the women. I tell myself I have all the money. I tell myself I have, what's some other things I tell myself every single day? I tell myself I'm living the dream. I tell myself I'm the luckiest person to ever exist. I tell myself, I want to be a rapper. I tell myself I'm a successful rapper out in this bitch, successful YouTuber. I tell myself all of these things, and basically what's happening is the universe is making progress automatically simply because I'm telling myself these things. And there's multiple methods you could do. You could either use positive affirmations, which is what I do, or you could use visualization techniques. It's all up to you. But what I'm trying to say is, when you do that every single day, when you be consistent with it, what's going to happen is it's going to actually become true out in this bitch. I'm telling you what it is. It's going to actually become true. And so, real talk, man. That's all I can tell you. And so at the end of the day, man, so if you're a person right now watching this video, man, and you just living a life you don't want to live or some shit like that, you say your life sucks, you know what I'm saying, you saying all type of shit about your life and shit like that. Hey man, guess what? You are indeed right, simply because you know it sucks. You're telling yourself it sucks. You thinking to yourself it sucks and some shit. Therefore, you know it sucks. But at the end of the day, when you start changing, oh, my life sucks. When you start changing, when you start saying my life is amazing, not in this bitch, then guess what? You got to tell yourself that on a consistent basis. I'm telling you what it is, man. Real talk. You can't just do this. I mean, well, you know what I mean? I mean, you probably can't do it just one time, but basically what I'm saying is you got to do this on a consistent basis. Like, real talk, man. In order to see changes, you got to at least do this shit for like a week. I'm telling you what it is. But if you're not seeing no results, or if you think to yourself, oh, I can't see no results, why is nothing happening? Then guess what? It's still gonna be that same shit. You ain't gonna get no motherfucking results. So look, man, basically the point I'm trying to get across is either you motherfucking change your own life, or either life just work against you on some shit. And that's basically all it is I can tell you. Either you can change your own life, man, or life could work against you on some shit. Me personally, man, I'm a force life to work for me. And that's basically what it is that you gotta do. You gotta force life to work for you. And that's all I'm saying, G. You gotta look, man. Because right now what's happening is a whole lot of individuals, 99% of the population, is on autopilot mode. They don't know the reasons as to why they do the things it is that they do. I'm telling you what it is. And since they don't know the reason as to why they do the things it is that they do, then what's gonna happen is they're gonna do things that they don't even know the reason as to why they're doing. Whereas if you take yourself off of autopilot mode and you start directing your own plane, you know what I'm saying, you start directing this shit, then what's gonna happen is you're gonna be on top of your game. Then what's gonna happen is you're gonna be focused. You're gonna have you know where the fuck it is to steer. I know where the fuck it is to steer. I'm on my A game out in this bitch. For a time, I'm telling you what it, motherfucker. I'm living a dream. That's all it is that you need to know, man. So, but yeah, man, I'm gonna get this video up to 10 minutes and shit like that. Another video I'm gonna make on my Word of Trillionaires is gonna be called "Happiness is a Flex," simply because I'm not saying that on no positive corny stuff. I'm saying happiness is a flex simply because these motherfuckers don't want to see your ass happy. So also another thing is, when you are happy and you are living the dream, like you are living the life of your dreams and shit like that, and you're happy with living the life of your dreams, That's the ultimate flex, and you will become the ultimate being out in this bitch. But I'm gonna make a video about that on my Reddit Trillionaires, man. So if you like this video, man, stay tuned for some more videos, and we out. Peace up.